Hello, dear readers of TV Day's Drama Digest. Buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into the swirling vortex of secrets, scandals, and speculation that is the life of Ariana in the iconic town of Salem. Our beloved soap opera, Days of Our Lives, has never shied away from delivering heart-pounding twists, and this time, the spotlight is on Ariana, a character whose arrival in Salem has set tongues wagging and suspicions soaring. Could Ariana be harboring a life-altering secret? Rumor has it she might be pregnant, a revelation that could explain her impulsive decision to climb into bed with Doug upon her dramatic entrance into town. Was it a calculated move to legitimize the child she's carrying, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? The cobblestone streets of Salem have seen their fair share of newcomers, each arriving with a suitcase full of secrets and a past shrouded in mystery. But when Ariana swept into town, she didn't just arrive. She stormed in, leaving a trail of whispers and raised eyebrows in her wake. With her striking beauty, sharp wit, and an air of defiance, Ariana quickly became the talk of the town. But beneath her confident exterior, there was something else, something she wasn't telling anyone. Her sudden appearance raised immediate questions. Why Salem? Why now? And what was she running from? From the moment she set foot in Salem, Ariana's behavior was anything but ordinary. She didn't ease into the town's rhythm or seek out old friends to reconnect. Instead, she made a beeline for Doug, a man known for his charm and complicated history. Their chemistry was undeniable, electric even, but their first encounter wasn't just a fleeting moment of passion, it was a calculated move, or so the rumors suggest. Within hours of her arrival, Ariana was tangled in Doug's sheets, a decision that left Salem's residents gasping and speculating. Was this a reckless act of desire, or was Ariana playing a deeper game? Could her impulsive tryst with Doug be tied to a secret so explosive it could shake the very foundations of Salem? The pregnancy rumor, a scandal in the making. Let's cut to the chase. The juiciest piece of gossip swirling around Ariana is the possibility that she's pregnant. Yes, you read that right, pregnant. The mere thought of it sends shivers down the spine, as it would explain so much about her erratic behavior. A pregnancy would add layers of complexity to her story, transforming her from a mysterious newcomer into a woman grappling with a life-altering secret. But whose child is it? And why would she choose Doug, of all people, to share her bed so soon after arriving? The theory gaining traction among Salem's gossip circles is that Ariana's night with Doug wasn't just a moment of weakness, it was a strategic move to legitimize her pregnancy. Picture this. A young woman, pregnant and alone, fleeing to a new town to escape her past. She knows she can't hide her condition forever, so she seeks out a man who could provide a cover story, a way to present her child as legitimate in the eyes of Salem's judgmental society. Doug, with his roguish charm and complicated reputation, might have seemed like the perfect candidate. By aligning herself with him, Ariana could spin a narrative that the child was conceived in Salem, shielding herself from the prying questions of her past. But this theory raises more questions than answers. If Ariana is indeed pregnant, who is the father? Was it someone from her life before Salem, someone she's desperate to keep hidden? Or could it be that the pregnancy is a recent development, tied to a fleeting encounter we've yet to learn about? The possibilities are endless, and each one is more dramatic than the last. One thing is certain. If Ariana is carrying a child, the revelation will send shockwaves through Salem, upending relationships and igniting feuds that could burn for years. A mother's panic, Gabi's desperate search while Ariana was busy stirring up trouble in Salem. Her mother, Gabi, was spiraling into a panic back home. The news of Ariana's sudden disappearance hit Gabi like a freight train. One moment, her daughter was there, the next gone, vanished without a trace. Gabi, known for her fierce maternal instincts, didn't waste a second. She teamed up with JJ, a trusted ally with a knack for getting to the bottom of things, and together they embarked on a frantic search for Ariana. The streets of their hometown became a maze of dead ends and false leads, each one tightening the knot of fear in Gabi's chest. As Gabi and JJ scoured the area, their minds raced with questions. Where had Ariana gone? Why had she left without a word? And what could have driven her to abandon her family so abruptly? The answers, they feared, might be darker than they could imagine. Gabi's heart ached with every passing hour, her mind conjuring images of her daughter in danger, alone, or worse. The bond between mother and daughter had always been strong, but Ariana's sudden flight suggested a rift Gabi hadn't seen coming. Had Ariana been hiding something all along? Was her escape to Salem a desperate attempt to outrun a truth too heavy to bear? When Gabi finally learned that Ariana had surfaced in Salem, relief washed over her, but it was quickly replaced by a new wave of dread. Salem wasn't just any town, it was a cauldron of drama where secrets rarely stayed buried. Gabi's maternal instincts kicked into overdrive, urging her to get to Salem as fast as possible. But what would she find when she arrived? Would Ariana welcome her with open arms, or would she push her mother away, guarding her secret with fierce determination? Ariana and Doug, a dangerous liaison at the heart of this unfolding drama, is Ariana's whirlwind connection with Doug. Their encounter was the stuff of soap opera legend, passionate, impulsive, and dripping with intrigue. Doug, with his rugged good looks and a reputation for breaking hearts, was the perfect storm for Ariana to crash into. But their night together wasn't just a fleeting moment of lust, it was a spark that ignited a firestorm of speculation. Why Doug? Why so soon? And what was Ariana hoping to gain? For those unfamiliar with Doug, he's no stranger to scandal. His history in Salem is a tapestry of broken promises, tangled relationships, and secrets that refuse to stay buried. When Ariana chose him as her first point of contact in Salem, she wasn't just picking a random fling, she was stepping into a minefield. Doug's charm is undeniable, but so is his knack for attracting trouble. Their chemistry was electric, but it was also calculated, at least on Ariana's part. If the pregnancy rumors are true, her decision to bed Doug takes on a whole new meaning. Was she using him as a shield, a way to mask her secret? Or was there something genuine in their connection, a spark that could complicate her carefully laid plans? As news of their liaison spread through Salem, Ariana found herself at the center of a storm. Whispers followed her everywhere: grocery stores, coffee shops, even the quiet corners of the town square. "Who is this woman?" the townsfolk asked. "And what is she hiding?" Ariana, ever the enigma, brushed off the gossip with a cool smile, but her eyes betrayed a flicker of unease. She knew the truth would come out eventually, and when it did, it would change everything. Defending the indefensible. Ariana's reassurances when Gabi finally arrives in Salem, the reunion between mother and daughter, is anything but warm. Gabi's questions come fast and furious. Where have you been? Why did you leave? And what's going on with you and Doug? Ariana, caught off guard, but quick on her feet, does her best to deflect. She spins tales of needing space, of wanting to start fresh in a new town, but Gabi isn't buying it. The tension between them crackles like a live wire, each word laced with unspoken accusations and buried pain. Ariana's attempts to reassure her mother are valiant but shaky. She insists that her night with Doug was a spur-of-the-moment decision, nothing more. But Gabi's instincts tell her otherwise. She's seen the way Ariana fidgets when pressed for answers, the way her gaze darts away when certain questions hit too close to home. Gabi knows her daughter, and she knows when she's hiding something. The pregnancy rumor, whispered in hushed tones by Salem's gossip mongers, begins to take root in Gabi's mind. Could it be true? Could Ariana be carrying a child, and if so, why is she so desperate to keep it a secret? As Ariana scrambles to maintain her facade, the cracks in her story begin to show. Her explanations are too polished, too rehearsed, and they only deepen Gabi's suspicions. JJ, ever the skeptic, watches from the sidelines, piecing together the clues. He notices the way Ariana avoids certain topics, the way she changes the subject when the conversation veers too close to her past. Something isn't right, and JJ is determined to get to the bottom of it, even if it means confronting Ariana head-on. The stakes are high. What's next for Ariana? As the days pass in Salem, the pressure on Ariana mounts. The pregnancy rumor, once a fleeting whisper, is now a roar impossible to ignore. Every glance, every hushed conversation, feels like a spotlight on her secret. If she is indeed pregnant, the truth will come out sooner or later, her body will betray her, and no amount of deflection will keep the town from talking. But what happens when the truth is revealed? Will it destroy her relationships with Gabi, Doug, and the rest of Salem? Or will it be the catalyst for a new chapter, one where Ariana finally confronts her past and embraces her future? The implications of Ariana's secret are staggering. If she's pregnant, the identity of the father could unravel a web of connections that stretches far beyond Salem. Was it someone from her old life, someone she's running from? Or could Doug himself be the father, a possibility that would tie them together in ways neither anticipated? The fallout would be catastrophic, igniting feuds, rekindling old flames, and forcing everyone in Salem to take sides. And then there's Gabi, whose love for her daughter is matched only by her fierce protectiveness. If Ariana is hiding a pregnancy, Gabi will stop at nothing to uncover the truth and protect her child. But what if the truth is more than she can handle? What if Ariana's secret is tied to a past so dark, so dangerous, that it threatens to tear their family apart? Waiting for the truth, will the story unfold? As fans of Days of Our Lives, we live for these moments, the cliffhangers, the betrayals, the secrets that keep us glued to our screens. Ariana's story is a powder keg waiting to explode, and we're all holding our breath, waiting to see what happens next. Will she confirm the pregnancy rumors, or will she reveal a different secret altogether, one we haven't even considered? Will her relationship with Doug deepen, or will it crumble under the weight of her deception? And what role will Gabi play in this unfolding drama as she fights to protect her daughter from a truth that could destroy her? One thing is certain: Salem is a town where secrets don't stay buried for long. Ariana's arrival has set off a chain reaction, and the ripples are only beginning to spread. As we wait for the next episode of Days of Our Lives, we can't help but speculate, theorize, and dream about the possibilities. Is Ariana pregnant, or is there another reason for her reckless behavior? Is Doug a pawn in her game, or does he hold the key to unlocking her past? And what will happen when Gabi finally uncovers the truth? Join us, dear readers, as we continue to follow this electrifying storyline. Share your thoughts, your theories, and your predictions in the comments below. Is Ariana's secret as scandalous as we think, or is there an even bigger twist waiting in the wings? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.